comparison, but I got bigger and better fish to fry. Like my last fight, I beat who I ain't really got nothing else to prove. I'm the best, and ain't nobody ever gonna beat me.
Not right now.
Some people may think that it's harsh. I don't think it's harsh because at the end of the day, this is not for the fans. Claressa Shields being on timeout is not for the fans. It's for her. I think that Claressa Shields is young enough to turn it around. Do I believe that she could turn it around? Maybe not. But I think this could give her a chance to truly reflect on her behavior. She can have self-awareness. I think she needs a lot of help.
I want to smoke. Yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, she duck wreck with me. Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah. Well,
y'all know I love learning. I
ask her why we didn't spar. Ask her why we didn't spar.
No, because look, when I was about
ain't
to
no
get
because
ready,
nothing.
you was like, no, you said I'm just playing. When I was like, let's get ready.
Imagine being at the very top of your sport, undisputed, dominant, and untouchable, only to see everything fall apart in an instant. A shocking backstage clash between two boxing champions has shaken the entire combat sports world. While the internet exploded with reactions and old rivals started celebrating, one major name, Terence Crawford, responded in a way that shows how loyalty works in this ruthless industry.
It's only a few ticket sellers up in MMA and in women's boxing. Myself, Ronda Rousey. It's not many girls that can fill arenas like this, like this. So I was happy to be here and support Yell and Scream for that little 10 seconds that it landed. I mean, that it lasted. yeah. I don't see the comparison, but everyone knows that I already told Layla whenever she's ready to get her ass whooped, she can come get her whooped. And she already turned down $15 million, so I'll leave it at that. But I got bigger and better fish to fry. Like my last fight, I beat who Layla Ali was back in to beat me, French on Cruz. I whooped her ass 10 rounds straight. So I ain't really got nothing else to prove. I'm the best, and ain't nobody ever gonna beat me.
The tension had been building for months, but no one expected it to explode off camera. At a major fight event filled with celebrities and big personalities, the bad blood between Claressa Shields and Alycia Baumgardner finally boiled over. Inside a private VIP area, away from the ring and cameras meant for promotion, things escalated from verbal tension into chaos.
Fuck him out. Where the fuck you're with? Not me.
Oh my God, is the Groot gonna get in a fight here?
Shut the fuck up.
Get out of the way. I want to get in there. No. World Star! Not right now.
Leaked phone footage shows the shocking moment clearly. Without warning, Shields lunged and struck Baumgardner in the face while stunned onlookers froze. This was not promotion or stage hype. It crossed a serious line. The fallout was immediate. MVP Promotions quickly released a strong statement condemning the incident and permanently banning Claressa Shields from all future events. They made it clear trash talk is allowed, but physical attacks are not.
Bit of an ugly scene, and MVP has since come out and said that Claressa is banned from attending MVP events. And not that long ago, you know, there were some talks about her fighting on an MVP card or, you know, being co-promoted or something like that. And so what could you tell us about what happened and the aftermath? Is this a lifetime ban? Are you saying you don't want to ever work with Claressa, or is this something that can be fixed? What can you tell us about this?
I would say we worked very hard to try to convince Claressa to sign to MVP, and I think she was pretty open that we did a great job in terms of how we presented to her, in terms of the opportunity. I didn't see Claressa on Saturday night. I did hear about what happened after it happened. She was a guest of the event, and she was a guest in a Netflix specific VIP invite-only area. And for that to happen reflects poorly on MVP, reflects poorly on women's sports, on sports as a whole. And there's no doubt there was a back and forth conversation between her and Alycia. But nobody raised a hand other than Claressa. So for us, I would have hoped she would have come out with an apology, but she didn't. She actually texted me that night and said, like, I had a great time. Thank you so much. I didn't respond, confused that what had happened, and that was the text that I had gotten. And I'm disappointed that this is what has had to have happened. But if you're gonna conduct yourself that way in a non-fight week setting, I've seen a lot of people be like, you didn't ban Mike Tyson when he slapped Jake Paul. They're about to fight. No, we're not gonna ban Mike Tyson. The commission may have, the commission may step in and say, you're gonna get fined, but we certainly don't ban fighters for having animosity towards each other during fight week. That's why if you saw a release, it says there's a time and place for the banter and for the hostilities.
Instead of responding physically, Baumgardner changed the entire direction of the feud. She hinted that legal action could be taken and suggested authorities may get involved. This turned a boxing rivalry into a potential courtroom case. But her reactions sparked backlash online. Many fans questioned why a fighter would involve lawyers instead of settling things in the ring, calling it against the spirit of boxing.
Claressa Shields has lost it, as she is making some really wild claim about Alycia Baumgardner and threatening to sue. Claressa Shields, you are not going to be able to successfully sue MVP nor Alycia Baumgardner for defamation of character. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Wow, what a waste of time. I'm not sure what lawyers are advising people to waste their money with these lawsuits that these guys are throwing around. But in boxing, man, wasting their money on a bunch of lawsuits. In this particular case, Claressa would be wasting her time, and I'm going to tell you why. Especially if she's saying defamation. You know why? Because she's a public figure. And she's a public figure, and just because somebody says something that's not true doesn't mean that you're going to be able to be awarded damages for it. It just doesn't work that way. First thing that you have to do is that person has to know what they're saying is not true. Unprovoked. And she's saying that's a lie. They were talking to me, they were agitating me, and that's the reason I hit her, and it was provoked. I was provoked into hitting her. Okay, so what are you saying? What are you saying here? You're saying that you think a court of law is going to award them damages because of your disagreement as to whether it was a provocation or not? That is very, very subjective. If you say, oh, I would beat you up right now, that does not give you a right to slap somebody. It doesn't. And if the person says, no, I didn't provoke them. All I said is I would whoop them. Well, guess what? Then you have to have an argument about whether or not that was provocation or not. And again, and let me tell you, in order to find something defamation, she has to prove that the lady that Claressa Shields and MVP knew that it was not true that she punched her without, or hit her, slapped her without provocation. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a hard time doing that, because you're gonna get into the definition of what provocation is, and they can say, yeah, I know we yelled at her, but we didn't do anything enough for her to slap somebody. We didn't slap her and provoke her to hit us back, so there was no provocation.
The ban created a huge debate online, exposing a major double standard in combat sports. Fans pointed out that when male fighters brawl or throw objects at press events, it is often seen as entertainment and helps sell fights. But when Shields threw a single punch backstage, she was quickly labeled a liability and punished heavily.
Some people may think that it's harsh. I don't think it's harsh because at the end of the day, this is not for the fans. Claressa Shields being on timeout is not for the fans. It's for her. I think that Claressa Shields is young enough to turn it around. Do I believe that she could turn it around? Maybe not. But I think this could give her a chance to truly reflect on her behavior. She can have self-awareness. I think she needs a lot of help. You can see by her speeches, her lives, she's erratic. Nobody can control her. You know, the gigolo upstairs, the zookeeper, he can't control her. Remy Ma's husband cannot control her. And I think it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse. Because before she was acting out, you know, vocally, and now she's acting out physically. And all this stems from, you know, people just giving her constructive criticism because she's stuck with a married man. That married man can't control her, is like letting her crash out, right? But if you notice the reason why she went after Alycia Baumgardner, she said, stop talking about my relationship. You see the delusional state of mind that she's in. What type of relationship? She's not in a relationship. She thinks that she's in a make-believe relationship because she is with Remy Ma's husband. He's already taken. So, but this has put her accomplishments, you know, in the back burner. You know, it's have overshadowed all the things that she's done in her career. And I think that she's just getting worse. She doesn't represent fighters. She doesn't represent women, good, strong women, especially, you know, good, strong, and beautiful black women. She doesn't represent that. You can see by the petitions, it's mostly women. And, you know, and that's also a sign that they want to distance themselves from Claressa Shields. And I think that a lot of people that's enabling her should distance themselves from Claressa Shields. Again, I think she's doing a horrible job, and, you know, in the way that she's maneuvering, you know, in the world of sports. And I think that the Michigan State Athletic Commission should suspend her license indefinitely until she gets some help. And when she does get some help, and if she does get better, God willing, you know, prayers go out to Claressa Shields, and then she could, you know, resume her career. You know, I think she really needs to. I tried to do a video acting like a PR. She should have took my advice, because I knew what was going to come down the pipeline if she didn't apologize, or what she should have apologized. She didn't apologize to Alycia Baumgardner. She didn't apologize to the people that invited her. An MVP. She didn't apologize to Netflix.
Shields refused to back down or apologize. She went on social media and claimed the situation was exaggerated by the media. She argued that Baumgardner was the one escalating tensions with words and now acting like a victim after the fact.
MVP, stop saying Claressa Shields' name. Stop saying the GOAT's name. Both of MVP and Baumgardner's statements were lies. That is defamation of character. For those who saw the video of Baumgardner threatening me, telling me I'll beat your ass right now, biatch. That is a threat. So now that I'm looking at statements and I'm seeing people lie, it's okay, because I'm not going to handle it with the law. I'm going to handle it with the court. Y'all going to get sued for defamation of character. All of y'all up over there. So y'all need to get y'all checkbooks ready. Y'all saying that I'm banned from just going to this one event. Still can go to the other ones. And the fact still remains. I will never fight on the undercard of a Jake Paul. I don't need MVP. I don't need Jake Paul. Baumgardner decides she want to keep mentioning me and my relationship in her mouth. Now, to her, I've never spoke about how she's a whore. How many guys she done slept with, how many boxers she done slept with, what she done. I don't speak about her life. That's what the conversation was about, to tell her, keep popping it how you popping it. But keep that there out your damn mouth. Because I don't go around talking about how you're a whore and you have a Jezebel spirit. And now since you're talking about how you're a whore, why the hell did your ex-boyfriend reach out to me? I don't know who she thought she was talking to. She not gonna fight nobody. And nobody on that roster of 30 girls who they won't pay over 10, 15K, 20K for a damn fight. None of them girls on that roster can beat me. And so So now I'm gonna let MVP know this. Y'all gonna receive more paperwork, and y'all know I'll do it. You already need to be sued for defamation of character. You and Alycia, both of y'all, most vindictive parasites. Don't have not one girl on that roster that can beat me in a fight. Not one. I'd be mad too. That's why Jake got his jaw wired up by Anthony Joshua, bro, because that's karma. And now look at you, Saudi, having a double back, trying to sign me to MVP. I wish that Anthony Joshua would have wired up both sides of his mouth, because he just need to just be quiet. He just say anything. And you guys owe me a big apology for lying and saying, oh, it was completely unprovoked. MVP does not run boxing.
Veteran trainers like Virgil Hunter added another problem. The fighters are in different weight classes, meaning a sanctioned fight is almost impossible to instead of being resolved in the ring. The rivalry is now stuck in public drama with no official ending.
If you've seen Claressa Shields fight, you know what I'm talking about. The sister can box. She will kick your ass. Make no mistake about it. She is no joke. To my producers, she is no joke. She can fight. Claressa Shields is no joke. I don't want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of respect for her. Unless you're going to go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag. Unless that's what you talk about doing. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her, or she's going to kick your ass. Neither's a winnable situation for you. One's more embarrassing than the other. Both are troublesome.
Stephen A. Smith also reacted, and his comments carry extra weight because of his past with Shields. Years ago, Shields publicly called him out for criticizing women's boxing and even mocked his fighting ability during a viral exchange. Now, watching her face controversy and a major ban, Smith had the perfect moment to respond on national television, adding another layer to the ongoing drama.